What's good? How you guys doing out there? Ramon Carter with Gut Check, and today it's a special message that I'm dropping on Friday, and it goes weekend work start. Weekend work start. You know, this is a special message for people who, listen, we still work 9 to 5s. Even me, I'm still a union sheet metal worker. I have a dream of building this Gut Check thing. I have a dream of touching 10 million lives throughout the world, right? I have a dream of being a best-selling author and a world-renowned speaker, a world-class coach, right? But right now, as I'm building towards it, as I'm becoming that person, as I'm moving down that lane, right? As I'm serving up my gift the best way I know how, at the same time, I have to go to work and work a 9 to 5. And who knows that it's more than a 9 to 5, right? Because you're getting up, right? An hour to get ready for work and maybe even more to get there. Then you got the time coming back, the commute. Then you actually worked. So maybe you're tired. For me, I hit the gym with my son. You know, I have young children that are, you know, my son is 15. My twins are 11. And so then I come home and I want to make sure I show them some love and deal with them. You know, me and my wife, we both work. So, you know, who's cooking tonight? Who's doing these things? Sometimes I don't get into the office until, you know, 7 o'clock, 7:30. And I have to be up at 4 o'clock. And so I may get 2 quality hours in the office. And sometimes I may get 2 hours in the office. Subtract the quality. I may be kind of sleepy. I may be kind of drowsy, but there's a module I need to watch in a coaching program, or there's some insights I need to write down, or there's some material that I need to read and see how I can implement it into my life so that when I give it to you guys, it's authentic, right? It's been something that I went from theory to practice to mastery with. And so what I've realized is that although when Friday comes, I want to chill. When Friday comes, I want to hang. When Friday comes, I want to sleep late. What I realize is that when the week ends, the work starts. I can get much more done Saturday and Sunday than I can get done combined all 5 days of the work week. I may be able to get, you know, let's say 6 quality hours in the office during the week, but during the weekend, man, I can get 6 quality hours in a day. And if I really hump, I can get 12 hours in that weekend. My paradigm has always been 10%, right? That if you give somebody else 40 hours a week, you should at least give 10% to your dream, which will be 4 hours. For some of you guys, if you just did 4 hours of work on your dream, 4 hours of work on your development each week, you would be gaining so much more. You figure a month, you would already be up 16 hours into where you would want to be. You times that by the year, what is that? 160, 192 hours that you would be into developing yourself into the person that you seek to become. And then the more passion, the more fire that you put on that thing, the more fuel you put on that, then the more that you can do. And you got to understand that it's delayed gratification. Right now, you're going to be doing work in the beginning and you're not going to be seeing, let's say, recompense for it, right? You're going to be doing stuff and you're going to have dribs and drabs of recompense, but you're always going to do more work on the front end because you're building it, right? You're building the foundation, you're building the system, you're building the vehicle, right? And then you get to drive the vehicle. Then the system kind of works on its own. And the weekends that you gave up, the time that you gave up because in the beginning you were working so hard, now you have free time during the week. Now you're off your job. Now you can say to your wife or to your spouse, hey, listen, you know, I just finished working hard these last 4 days. Why don't we go to Cabo for 3 days? You know, one of the guys that I watch and try to emulate a lot is Brendon Burchard. And he talked about that 1 year, he added all the days off that he took and all the little mini vacations that he took. And he ended up taking almost 3 months of vacation in a year where the business generated tens of millions of dollars. And he said, it's because now the system's running. It's because, as Darren Hardy says, it's the compound effect. Now this thing is running, and so I can work hard and play hard. And you got to think about it, man. 3 months of vacation in a 12 months a year is almost a quarter of vacation. It means you almost took a quarter of the year in vacation, but your business still generated tens of millions of dollars. Well, that's because the things that you don't know about Brendon is 10, 20 years ago when he was speaking to 5 people in a room and, you know, grinding and working on a computer to write his book and finish writing the book before he had to turn the laptop in back to the company that he just left. that was the time where he was putting all the work in on the front end. So now he can say, hey, listen, we took 3 months all added up of vacation in this year and the business generated tens of millions of dollars. So listen, for all you guys who have a dream out there, for all you guys who have a vision out there, for all you guys who have to work a 9 to 5 to make the ends meet while you're building towards the vision, man, right now in this season, just remember, weekend, work start. Weekend, work start. Weekend, work start. If you just do 4 hours a week towards your dream, you'll be almost 200 hours a year in to developing yourself and developing what you want to serve to the world. And look at that. In 10 years, that's almost 2,000 hours. You'll probably be off your job. You'll probably have some recompense of reward before 10 years. But the problem is we have to retrain our minds. Weekend, work start. Weekend, work start. Listen, I want to thank you guys for this time. Have a great weekend. And as always, I leave you with these 3 thoughts. Think abundance, focus on growth, create, never compete. Thanks and God bless.